yeah, yeah. Women's turn mobs when the mission gets lost. People pick sides, but don't count the cost. I didn't come this far just to follow the noise. I stand for the truth, not the loudest voice. You can come from my past, my life, my name. This is more about you than it does my lane. Families dragged in, yeah, that line's been crossed. That's not free speech, that's integrity lost. You want a war, I just wanted reform, but pressure makes diamonds or exposes the norm. And I see real clear who's built and who bends, who stands for the truth and who just pretends. I got in this for justice, not the crowd, not the clicks, not the fake, not the loud. If this feels like betrayal, ask yourself why. When truth becomes dangerous, that's the real lie. Run your feet, not your mouth, bitch. Run your feet, not your mouth, bitch. Run your feet, not your mouth. I don't need approval, I don't chase the trend. I watch that last turn actors just to play to the end. Smiles in public, but knives in the back. Call it justice while they're building a stack. They scream movement, but it's ego in disguise. Selling outrage, monetizing the lies. I stay solid when the room got cold. When the pressure hit different, I did it in full. See, I learned real quick who stands and who shakes, who fights for truth, who fights for takes, who's here for change, who's here for fame, who lights the fire, then dodges the flame. I don't break bread with snakes in the grass. I don't forget who switched up fast. You can spin your narrative, twist and perform, but truth don't bend to fit your storm. This ain't a game, this ain't content. Real lives touched by the lies they cement. So miss me with drama, the clout, the show. I see through the act, I just don't stoop low. Yeah, I got scars, but they made me sharp. Every cheap shot lit another spark. You try to bury me under your spin, the pressure builds and I rise again. I'm not the loudest, I'm the one that lasts. Wow, you burn out quick, chasing shadows of past. So keep your noise, your clicks, your crowd. I'll stand alone and still stand proud.
To every American that hears my voice, listen carefully. This is not a warning. This is not a debate. This is the line in the sand. I don't care if you're Republican, I don't care if you're a Democrat, because this is no longer left versus right. This is we the American people versus the machine. The machine that has been running our country without our consent. A machine that was built by politicians who have forgotten who the hell they work for. A machine that is fed by corruption, protected by silence, empowered by our obedience. They only have power because we allow it. Every law, every dollar, every ounce of authority they claim was borrowed from us, and they did nothing but abuse it. We watched them lie. We watched them protect themselves. And we are watching them selling out the people who built this country. And for far too long, we were told to accept it, to be patient, to wait our turn. That time is over, and the line is drawn. Not with violence, not with chaos, but with something that's far more dangerous to corruption. Unity, awareness, and resolve. This is the moment when Americans stop arguing with each other and remember who the hell we are. We are not subjects. We are not property. We are definitely not powerless. We are the source. And when we, the people, start remembering that, when we withdraw our consent, when we stop complying, when we stop being silent, that's when the machine has nothing left to stand on. Every corrupt system collapses the moment the people decide no more. And that moment is now.
Sick of this. We are, all of us, collectively, the globe, we're tired of you guys, okay? It's always about money, threats, all of this stuff. It's ridiculous. Do what we say or we'll ruin your life. We're going to call up all our friends and we'll just start writing hit pieces about you and we'll destroy you. Do what we say or we'll have you canceled. We'll have your sponsorships dropped. Do what we say or we'll make sure that you're fired. We'll put pressure so that you can't earn an income. If you're still not going to listen to us and you survive that, we're going to sue you for everything you have. You guys suck, okay? We don't care about your money. We are tired of it. This reveals who you are, not who I am. The truth should be enough.
Hey guys, can you hear me? I'm hoping you can. Give me a yes or a thumbs up if you can hear me, please, just so I know. Let us pray. Can you guys hear me? Yes? Okay. Okay, hi. I didn't want to show my face again if you couldn't hear me. I'm not doing that again. How is everybody? I miss you guys. I just want to check again. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, good. All right. I'm not going to move anything. I'm not going to touch anything. I'll just see where this goes. Yeah, so I think I'm not stuck on mute. Sorry if I look up. I just can't really see. So if I check, I can see the chat better up there. But how was everybody's weekend? How was Mother's Day for everybody? It's kind of like a bittersweet. I feel like every holiday is kind of bittersweet because, you know, for a lot of people. I mean, I love being a mom to my babies. It's like the best part of my life. You know what I mean? They're my favorite part of everything. But I wish I could freeze time. But I'm sure we all agree that we wish we could rewind time at least once or twice too. But I don't know. God bless all those people that lost their moms or always wanted to be a mom. You know, there's always someone who's dealing with some sort of heartbreak on holidays. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't want to make the whole episode feel heavy or anything, but I did want to just say Happy Mother's Day to everybody. And also, I'm sure you guys all heard about the fallen trooper trainer from the Massachusetts State Police. I didn't get to catch, I saw real quick on the news that it was his wake tonight, his funeral tomorrow. It's just awful. Like, life is so precious. It's so short, you know what I mean? So I think while we're here, we should focus on things that, you know, actually matter, you know what I mean? Not just drama. I guess that's kind of what, like, sorry, I have to fix something. It's not really like, I guess that's what I'm sick of. I'm sick of like all the drama in my speech tonight, or my little brandy rant is more like, is it all worth it? I don't know if it's worth it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure that out still. Let me see who's here. Let me say hello. Oh, my dog's coming in. Hi, Sonny. Jimmy, hi. How are you? Little drummer boy, hi. How are you? Choose peace ×2. Hi. No, he's okay. Hi guys, thank you for coming in. I'm sorry if I'm slow. I'm trying to remember like the buttons and everything, so be patient. Hi Dennis, you're in here. Hi Brenda. Happy birthday, Lauren Sacco. I love you. I hope you had a good day. You know what? I want to test real quick. I want to see if my videos, if you can hear the sound of my videos. So tell me if you guys can hear this.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday!
Can you hear that? I hope. I don't know if you can hear it. Let me know so I know if you can. Yeah. All right. Jay Boogie's in the house. Hi. Hi, Natalie. Oh, I love you. All right, so you can hear. Hi, aim right. Aim turn right. Sorry. All right, you can't hear them. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to play another one then, just because I love Lauren. Hold on.
Clap your hands, it's your birthday. Clap your hands, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
She's the best. I love her. But I hope you had a good day. And anyone else whose birthday is today, I hope you had a good day too. I don't know, how are we feeling tonight, you guys? What kind of mood are we in? We're feeling frisky. We're feeling serious. I don't know. A little bit of both. What's today? Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Anybody have any tacos tonight? I didn't. I was ranting on Twitter the other day about the cost of public records. Like, I mean, it's the Freedom of Information Act, right? But nothing's really free. And it really pisses me off. Like, this is what really aggravates me is, you know, land of the free what? What is free? There's nothing that's free to me. I don't know. Not a damn thing. Not even your birth given rights, like your natural rights or your constitutional rights. It's an idea, right? But like, I don't know. It's just because you're a human being. It's not because the government felt generous or something one day after a fancy brunch. But you know what I mean? If you're ever violated or your rights, your natural born given rights are violated, it costs you money. It puts you through hell to fight it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so aggravating. It really is. Like, what were they? Like freedom of speech. You know, a lot of people fighting about that. Freedom of religion, freedom of press. Freedom to due process. We've seen a lot of people not, you know, have been violated in that situation. One of the biggest things that I think you should teach your kids and everything else, just future people, just everyone, when they say to you, what's the matter, buddy? When they say to you, you have the right to remain silent because anything you say can and will be used against you. Key words to me are will be used against you. They will be used against you. So anything you say is going to be twisted somehow to prepare them for their case because they're going against you, right? So whatever you say, whatever truth you mean, whatever you're talking about or say to them, it's going to be twisted. So just shut up. Shut up. Stay quiet. I don't care if you're right. I don't care if they are ignorant assholes. You know, hopefully their body worn cam is on. I don't know, but that's another thing that really pisses me off. I don't know why that's not like an absolute like mandatory in every single department. It should be. I mean, why wouldn't it be? You know what I mean? It just seems like common sense. Why do we not have common sense anymore? Like, if you want the truth, it's because it's all a game. The system is all a game. And I'm getting worked up right now and I shouldn't be. I'm sorry. But like, it's so expensive to go to law school, right? So they don't teach you. I ranted about this before, how they don't go over it in school much. You can pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to law school, whatever. But like, it's just, I don't know. I gotta just calm down for a minute. I don't know. The right to like there's so many ways to hide the truth in court. You know what I mean? Like, we all saw it play out with the Karen Reed thing with Judge Cannoni. I mean, the fact that they weren't even allowed to talk about the FBI, you know what I mean? Like, you can't talk about something that's absolutely true, and you can't bring in certain evidence that's absolutely true. Like, there's always a way to hide the truth, and you have a right to a fair and public trial, right? So what's fair? Fair is you allowing that evidence in. That's fair to me. You know what I mean? It's not fair. I don't know. It's like they can selectively like apply law depending on like who you are, what you do, who you know, and it shouldn't be like that. What badge you wear. I don't know. It's just so annoying. Hello, Renee, Donna. Hi. If I missed anything important, I'm sorry. I don't know. Sorry. I'm just trying to pay attention to that window and my dog at the same time. But yeah, like I was saying, like, we've witnessed like clear violations of people's rights. And I just feel like with Karen, I guess I'll stick to that example, like as an example, but like, I just feel like after everything that's been done to her, it just alters the way she's going to see life and move through life forever. You know what I mean? It's just like, there's always going to be a forever after effect. And it's for anyone really. There's always going to be like constant stress, and I don't know, I'm speculating here, but you know, even though she's free from a prison cell, like, I feel like she's always going to be like hypervigilant. You know what I mean? Like, the nervous system doesn't forget what you go through. It doesn't just go back to normal. It doesn't just reset. Like, when you go through some sort of trauma that's scary and you don't understand why, and it's like, you know what I mean? Because people who are guilty, they, you know, they know what they're there for. They understand it. They're ready for it. They're more prepared. But I mean, it takes a toll on people's health, like, honestly. And I don't know, being stressed out is just not healthy. And I just feel like the government just has so many ways to like stress us out. And after being like falsely accused and intimidated, I'm sure she probably like second guesses everything now. And like every phone call, every knock at the door, it's just awful to think about. You know what I mean? And her reputation. I mean, even after like, this is what makes me scared about like the government, like even after substantial amounts of evidence, right? Like, there's still people out in the world that won't believe science or expert testimony or like autopsies. And they're committed to remembering the accusations instead of like, they forget the correction or the proof or like anything else. You know what I mean? It's just aggravating to watch from the outside. And it gives me a lot of anger because there's so many things in the system that I wish could be changed. And I just wish that more people would focus on that. Like, and I feel like, you know, you're given these rights, you're so graciously given these rights, but to fight a form or an agency or an institution who has violated your rights, it could bankrupt you. It literally can bankrupt you. It can make your life worse. So first of all, you were screwed over. Like, let's say 100% you were screwed over. There's all this, and it like, I don't know. It's just, there's all these missed opportunities you might have because of either court dates or PTSD or anything, you know, therapy. Like, you can lose relationships because people are going to look at you different, lose business opportunities just because you're labeled as something. It's just so, it's such a shit way, like, to run, like, the human race. Like, it's just everything. Nothing makes sense. Nothing. Oh, Scotty's here. Hi, Scotty. Hi, Terry. I don't know. It's just, it's emotionally exhausting, and it's like I'm not even going through it, but just watching other people go through it, it's just awful. And all these institutions, right, they are all cozy and protected, while the person who was violated just absorbs all the pressure, you know what I mean? And I don't know, how did I even get here? My Twitter posts, yeah, about the public records. I was mad about that because like I just feel like that's like double dipping. You know what I mean? Like we already pay for the buildings. What did I say? We pay for the buildings. We fund the salaries and all that. And let me check my phone. Sorry. But then they turn around and they send you a bill for thousands of dollars sometimes, and it's like, what the hell? And it's all blacked out. It's like all secrecy, and it's just it's selective secrecy, and it's insanity. It's so aggravating. The government they just profit off us, like in so many ways, too many ways. And I just have a problem with that. I really do. Like, what is the government actually doing? Can anybody tell me what the government's doing that's beneficial to us? Like, how are they helping us? How are they helping us? Like, seriously, they're dirty mother effers, I swear to God. Like, the taxes and all that. They tax you when you earn money. They tax when you spend money, when you tax you for owning things. What else? You know, they tax you for stuff you already bought, your investments. And then they tax your estate when you're dead. Like, you can't even die for free. It's like, they're such dirty motherfuckers. Sorry. It's awful. And if you're late paying anything, it's like, more money, honey. Give me that money, honey. Penalties, liens, all that. You know what I mean? I guess I'll tell so for me, a personal time was, well, I refused to pay something. It was court ordered attorney fees. And I refused to pay it because it was either before my second trial, or I think it was it had to be right before. But I had proof. I had documents from another courthouse. I had transcripts, right? Where a judge in another court had said to me, like, oh, I think I said this before, like, if you had said good morning to the person, maybe none of this would have happened, right? And then I requested the transcripts from that judge, and I was like, wow. And the reason I requested the transcripts is because his lawyer lied under oath, right? He said that there was no abuse history when there's been at least 3 restraining orders. You know what I mean? My name was redacted in the court file for years. There's definitely a history, right? So you just lie under oath. So when I got the transcripts, I noticed that some of the stuff was wrong. They left parts out. And I was like, wait a minute, this isn't right. Like, I know 100% that some stuff was said. Like, there's no questioning that this was said, right? So I get in touch with the judge's assistant and I email her, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll listen again. So she did. And there was like 3 or 4 different times. And I was like, well, I think you forgot this too. And I kept made sure everything was in writing, right? So she updates it, sends it back. And I'm like, wow, if I didn't notice that, like they're allowed to give you transcripts, right? From a courthouse that aren't accurate. And they make you pay for it. And that fucking drove me wild, right? Wild. But that wasn't even the thing. I had an email between my lawyer and his lawyer saying I didn't agree to a time, right? It was like a parenting time. It was a certain, like an hour, a pickup time or something. And I said, no, I don't agree to that. Like I have something to do. I had a meeting or something. And the judge wouldn't allow that in. The judge wouldn't allow in the email between the two attorneys, and they wouldn't allow in the transcripts from another court. Like that's nothing I can alter. That's nothing I could ever lie about. That's like legit proof. That's evidence right there, right? No. And it was on the first day of my second, like I had 2 4-day trials. And the first day of my second trial, I was pro se. And so I represented myself. And his lawyer filed something and said, I don't want to allow any of her evidence in. And so they didn't allow it in because they said I didn't pass in paperwork 14 days prior, which, you know, I think I already said this before. I told the judge, you didn't give me my file till 11 days ago. 11 days you gave me my file, 11 days ago. And I only had 11 days as a non-lawyer and as a mother with 3 kids at home and a full-time job to prepare for trial. And the judge, again, and I requested these transcripts, said and admitted under oath, yes, mother is correct. We didn't give her file until 11 days ago, right? And I had been going to this courthouse like twice a week, driving all the way to Canton. That's like 40 minutes away every week. And they kept saying, it's in the judge's lobby. It's in the judge's lobby. They would never give me my file. And then his lawyer says on the record, well, what does she need it for? If she's telling the truth, she doesn't need it. If her dates are all correct, she should know it. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Okay, fine, whatever. So they didn't allow it in. So then I refused to pay they found me in contempt because I refused to pay his attorney fees. And then the price kept going up and up and up and up and up. And I was like, I don't care. I don't care because I know I didn't do anything wrong. And it ended up coming to like $19,000, right? And it was because I ended up testifying to the judge. I admitted under oath. I was like, it's not a money problem. It's like, I don't know if you call it ego or it's just stubborn, because why do I have to pay you $19,000 for something I know I didn't agree to? You know what I mean? Because they said I was in contempt for that 1 hour, blah, blah. So let's just say I was in contempt for that 1 hour misparenting time. So fast forward, right? They sent me a letter and they said, you're going to do 30 days in jail. And they gave me a surrender. I've never been to jail in my life. I was shocked, right? Shocked. So I was ready to kiss my kids goodbye because I'm not stubborn. It was Thanksgiving and Christmas that I would have missed. It's one holiday. I don't care. This dude makes $400,000 under the table. He commits crimes. And they're not, you know, he's got people. He's got people. So he gets away with big boy crimes. But the judge, as soon as I get that and I hear and I learned, because I enrolled myself in some classes, I had learned that you do lose parental rights, and there's nothing in this world that I will do to ever make me lose like parental rights or anything like that. You know what I mean? I've always had full custody of my kids. I would never screw that up. I've always, you know, they've always, and it's only my oldest daughter who's, you know, father I have a problem with. But to get back to my point, like, I was so mad. So I was like, fine, I gotta pay it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not risking it. I would never risk that. You know, if it was just me fighting him, I'll fight you till the end of the earth. But when you bring my kid involved, I can't, you know, I'll pay it. But really, I gotta pay 19 grand for 1 hour missed parenting time 3 years ago. Fine. So I called up my bank, and this is me just being petty. I was like, because I started thinking, I'm like, I'm gonna pay them in coins. And it takes like 2 weeks to get, or like, it takes a long time. I didn't realize it because I'm like, if I got to carry coins in there, like, that's going to be heavy. How did they do that? And like, and then I was talking to like one of the COs at the courthouse, because like, he's like, oh, you'll be in trouble for that. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, the judge will know that you're doing that for petty reasons, and she'll lock you up. I was like, fine. So, you know me, I just waited till like 4:54 on that day, the due date, and I paid it over the phone, whatever. But like, I really wanted to walk in there with like a big barrel full of coins, because like, I just hate these people who are like, they abuse their power. Like, you're telling me that 1 hour of misparenting time just cost me $19,000, and I knew that I didn't agree to that. It's just the way the courts work, right? So back to my thing was like, the whole body worn cams. Like, if you want the truth and you don't want to fight and waste time in the courthouse, why wouldn't you want the body worn cams? Like, you know what I mean? It's going to show you clear as day who's lying, who said what, under what circumstance, in what tone. You're going to have everything clear as day. You couldn't ask for a better situation. You couldn't ask for anything else, like better proof than real-time surveillance, real-time body cam, right? Why is that not a thing? Why is that not mandatory? There's got to be a reason, right? It's because it's all a money game. The government is all a money game, all of it. It's like, it's ridiculous. It's awful. It's like the courthouse, like everything about like that I've had situations with just has proven to me over and over again that they're liars, they're dirty, they're deceitful. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. I don't know. It's like all this money gets paid to them for every reason under the sun. Like, you got to pay to file anything. You got to pay to have the constable serve them. You got to pay for this. Nothing's free. Land of the free. Ain't nothing fucking free. Nothing's free. Sorry, my mouth. I'm just kidding. And it's daytime too. So all the kids, well, they're not around me, but I'm sorry for you guys. Hi, Scott. I know. Shut up, Brandy. Check the chat. Abusing power. Yes, I hate it. It is too common. It's like everybody does it. Because there's like no penalties. I can't go up. I can't put my chat up. Hold on. But isn't it funny, like all these politicians, right? They call themselves public servants, yet they retire. Most of them retire millionaires magically. How? Oh, well, we still need like roads and, you know, emergency services, but we run out of funds for that. Oh, you know what? Let me see. Where is, just real quick, I want to remind everybody about this.
I just want to kindly say that Maura Healey is still completely useless, a coward, and a criminal. Have a nice day.
Yep, she is. Sorry, I don't know. I have a problem with, like, can you just make it make sense? Just make it make sense. You know what I mean? Half the shit just doesn't make sense. I hate it. And it's like, what is like true justice? Come on, like, they give you every reason to just dance around getting to the truth and dance around to like actual answers. I don't know. You know what else that pissed me off the other day? I don't know why I'm so angry. I saw my T-Mobile bill, and I usually don't see it because I was just adding another line, and we have to pay to call 911. We have to pay to call 911. Why? Why? You filthy rich bastards. Speaking of filthy rich bastards, I was watching Melanie Little, not her, I was watching Melanie Little today, but like she started saying, and I didn't mean to like, that came out wrong. She started talking about she might do something about like Melanie and Wonderland and talk about like conspiracy theories. And because of the whole incident, well, I don't know if this is a reason why, but she was talking about the Denver airport incident and how there's a lot of conspiracy theories about, you know, the elite underground tunnels and, you know, life underground for all these rich, satanic, disgusting folk. And I don't know. I think she's like into like haunted houses and stuff like that. But like all that underground stuff is true, man. And it makes me scared to like even talk about it because of things I've been watching for like a year and a half. But man, this world is scary. This world is crazy. And all we can really do is try to help our current communities and hopefully make it better. But yeah, I love a conspiracy too. Like they all are true. Like they're batting 100 for 100, right? These conspiracy theorists, like it's all confirmed. It's all confirmed. I mean, you don't have like these poor kids, these videos I've seen. If you're not on X, if you're not on Twitter, I highly suggest you get on it. I mean, there's a lot of everything. There's a lot of news before the mainstream media. There's a lot of entertaining stuff, and there's also a lot of drama. I know a lot of people call it like hell and a cesspool and all this, and it really is. But I mean, you just block people, you mute people, you don't have to see it. You can control your feed, you know what I mean? But there is a lot of, but the best place for the conspiracy videos is like Rumble or TikTok for me anyways, I think. I don't know. But if I sit here and talk about all the ways the government uses and abuses us, I will probably be here for 12 hours, and I don't want to do that. But they're just money hungry bastards, all of them. You know what I mean? It just sucks. I don't know. It's wild. It's all wild. Yeah, the horse statue called, what was it called again? Something like Lucifer, because it was blue, right? Sorry, I don't leave it. I read it and then I put it up and then I put it up and you guys can see the chat anyways, right? On the side. I don't know if that's more annoying or if you like it, but I put it up just in case, but I don't know. But if you join Twitter, like, I just feel like if you're not on there, you're kind of missing out on a lot of like news and updates and just a variety of everything, really. I have some group chats that I'm like really grateful for because without them, I wouldn't know half the stuff that's going on. I went on a blocking stage and I looked at it like last week and I think I had 883 people blocked and like 222 muted. It's just like I was sick of seeing like so many lies and just vile stuff and just like gross things. It's just like, no, thank you. See you, bye. Like, I don't know. I like finding people that like teach me things or entertain me. I mean, make me laugh. And 80% of the time, like I end up crying over something anyways. Like, I don't know why. Is anyone else like a sap for strangers? Like, I don't know why. Like strangers I've never met before just have me in tears all the time, especially like the military videos that play like, I'm coming home, like that song. I will cry the instant it comes on. Get out of here. It's just like, I'm so emotional over like these characters too on TV. Like, I don't know if you ever watched Chicago PD, but who was the one? It was the death. It was Nadia and Alvin Alinsky. Oh my God. I was like sad for 3 days. I was going to work. Like it was my cousin that died. Like I was legit sad. And I was like, oh my God, like why am I like this? How do I get attached to like it's like, oh my God. Because when you watch it for so long, like, I don't know. It's just like you get attached to the characters, you know what I mean? But who else did I was so sad over like Paul Walker's death. Remember him? And Michael Jackson and Brittany Murphy. That one made me sad too. And Diana, all them. It's just all these deaths that we were told about too. Like I just feel like everything that we were told was a lie. Like everything. Like dinosaurs landing on the moon. Come on. I don't know. Might not be a popular opinion, but get the hell out of here. I think Clive Davis and Tommy Mottola are very, very bad people. I think a lot of people went through a lot of things, a lot of actors and singers, and they can't talk about it. It's really scary. It's so scary what the rich can do. It's so scary. It really is. Please cancel your Disney subscriptions. Like it took me a while. It was hard for me, but there's no movie out there. Like I know it's nostalgic and everything and you love it. And I like when I first got it, I wanted my kids to watch every single show. But you're all $7.99, $11.99, whatever, $12.99. You think it doesn't matter? You think your one little subscription doesn't matter? It matters. It matters. It matters. And they definitely have underground life there. They're definitely 100% sex trafficking children. They're definitely 100% doing bad things to kids. And I know it's like a dreamland to get there, but is it? Because this year, the price just went up again to like 100 and I don't know. It went up again. I figured it out. Like it was going to be like $700 or $1,000 to walk in there for like my family. It's insanity. Yeah, Justin Bieber, that broke my heart. Did you see what he posted yesterday? Did you see? So I don't know if you guys know, if you've been down the rabbit holes, the satanic stuff. And I don't even know how, if I can say it. Like I know on TikTok, if I say clown or put a clown emoji, they strike me. But he wrote something on Mariah Carey's thing, like you did this to your sister, your mother, and then you did this. And it was verified. It was his account. And he has been admitting more to the public. And it's just, it's awful. It's terrible. It's terrible. Epstein, the Rothschilds, all of them. And you know what's funny though? Everyone we keep going to war with are the ones that won't agree to the central banking system, right? It's like it's all the people that won't. It's all crazy. I don't know. Let me see. I did want to thank who was it? Patricia Curtis, Sue B, Cheryl Breen. For last time, I don't know if I did thank you, but also Renee Rose, thank you for the Enrique Delgado Garcia. She made me a beautiful shirt. I couldn't make it up to the court that day, but it came out beautiful. Those shirts are beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. What do you guys recommend on the socials? Oh, Chimmy Speaks. She is my new fave. She's great. She's great. Please go check her out. Follow her if you don't already. She's just like, I don't know. She's just like, she's sweet. She's funny. She's so smart. And she seems like she just doesn't give AF. And she just wants good vibes. And it just seems like she's good people. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh my God, stop. No, I can't. I love you. I can't. I do. The guy I follow on Instagram and too, John Weiber, I think his name is Wiber, but I think he goes by like news updates for real. But he's pretty good if you want to know like breaking news and you know all the conspiracy stuff. And if you don't already follow Boozy Beauty, you gotta follow her. She's just great inside and out. You know what I mean? She's just good people. She's very detailed. She has a great eye for detail, and she keeps me motivated. You know what I mean? How can you not be motivated after looking at her posts? You know, it's just like A+. You know, who else? The Moto on Instagram. He's funny. He covers a lot of like the Boston issues, the public school corruption, and basically everything. But he seems like a good dude too. He's funny. He's funny. I like him too. Let's see. You worked at Disneyland at 16, did you? My nephew's wife worked there for a few years. My nephew moved down there and bought a house and never came back. He's still down there, but she doesn't anymore, but she did. Hi, Jake Boogie. Hi, Renee, Christy, Donnie, not Wahlberg. Hi, Darlin. What can I call you guys? My Darlins? Do you guys? I don't know. It's weird. Everybody has names for their chat, but I don't know. It's just weird. Who else do I like on the internet? I don't know. Oh, Sonia B. Daily Nonsense, I think it is. I don't know. Sonia. She's cool on TikTok. She just makes me laugh. She's another like straight shooter. You know what I mean? Charlie McKenna, Mass Live. He does God's work. Follow him, please. He's probably one of my favorite journalists right now. Oh, I got this from, what's that guy's name? I should know. Long Island Auditor. I got this sweatshirt that says "We the People." It's pretty comfy and cozy. Remember that guy? He had a state cop incident. Pretty wild. Yeah, but is Mass Daily News the same as Mass Live? I don't know. Either one, but they're awesome, both of them. We're the BBs, Boston Bia, Boston Brandy, Boozy Beauty. Can you say that? Is Boston Bia here? Hi. I'm sorry I'm blind. I miss you. I love you. Happy late Mother's Day to everyone. Who's that judge? Carol Erskine, I think her name is. She's like a huge child advocate on X. She's a retired judge. I love her. She's very wise, and she's also like helpful. You know what I mean? There's a local kid, Gary Bowles. Let me see if I have something of his. He's funny. Boy from Boston. He went down and he was down in the buffer zone a few times. Let me see. Let me play something.
Hey, Mom, what was Dad's best quality? Like, what would you say his best quality is?
Service out wasn't pulling up.
Never mind.
He does a lot of skits with his dad and his mom. He's just funny. I just like, I don't know. I like to promote like local people, like regular people, just, you know, like, who's that other funny guy on Facebook? Chris Ernstus? Yeah. He's funny. Follow him. And of course, if you're late night and you're like a good dance party, is JFK and crew. That's where I found Shimmy in the JFK crew. They just, you know, get your blood pumping. They have some good combos too. And they're doing excellent work on the Eddie O'Brien case. That just blows my mind, that case. And I don't even know all the details because I think I missed like one or two things. I tried to catch up on the review And it's just, yeah, I know there are too many socials, right? June 18th is right around the corner. I know, 1 year, huh? Coming up. Can't believe it's been a year. It's crazy. And it's like nothing changed. Well, I feel like, how do I get that off there? I don't know how to get that off there now. Oh, there we go. Just feel like she's still going through it, you know? Yeah, I was just saying, I just like feeling uplifted, you know what I mean? Like empowerment mode, really. I like to engage with people that have like similar wants or motivations. And, you know, everyone has their guilty pleasures. And, you know, of course, sometimes you get in the mood for a little drama. We all do, you know what I mean? But I do tend to like to coexist peacefully, if you know, hopefully. But I can just try. I don't know. I like all types of people. Let me see who else is in here. Who do you love? Love him. Oh, Boy from Boston. Oh, Chris Ernest instead. Something. They're funny. There's another guy too. Who's the guy that oh my god, he's hilarious. He's like, did you know? And he's always telling like a random fact, and you see like he's got like somebody wrapped up in trash bags in the background. Like it doesn't sound funny when I'm describing it. But if you see his videos, I forget his name, but he's so funny. Damn, I wish I could remember it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened in my last episode, episode 4. I was going to talk about some like good cops, bad cops. There was some things like current events that I had like a whole thing for, but you know, God was like, nope, not tonight. Like, shut up, I'm muting you. And then I don't know, like tonight, I guess I just wanted to kind of talk about, I guess, like what the current status of everything. I kind of wanted to address a few things or whatever, but like I just always think like, is everything worth it? Is any of this worth it? Is it all worth it? Like, because I'm not somebody who's like in this for money or anything. I'm not monetized. I don't do this. I prefer to just help people and whatever. But I mean, and by the cost of the cause, I don't really mean monetary. I just mean like more of what's the cost to your peace, like your mentality. Hi, Sonny, come here, buddy. Like the family dynamics, you know what I mean? Because like if something like upsets you, like I know this whole like, anyways, the Free Karen Read people, the whole situation of true crime around here in Norfolk County, everybody knows, you know, there's drama going on and stuff, but it's just like when something upsets you or like, you know, you're involved in something, it affects your whole, like your mood, your tone, everything. And so whether you know it or not, it's affecting the people you live with, or work with, like your tone and everything, like your mood's changing and they can feel it. You know what I mean? Like the choices you make. That's why I had to stop blocking people. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm getting myself like annoyed, not like mad, just like annoyed, like because I'm reading the same stuff every day. And it's like, I don't want to read that. You know what I mean? And then I got my people sending me things that I need to see. So that's good. You got to get yourself a good group chat like that. But yeah, I know. She's so good, right? I love her. I love her. Oh, I love her too. Yeah, right? Like that's exactly it. Like I do want to find balance. You know what I mean? And yes, it's so important to protect peace as much as you can, you know. I don't want to fight with people, you know. I genuinely try not to. I prefer to like conversate with people. There's like very passionate people on both sides of everything, every way you look. I like to try to like understand people, like how could we possibly disagree so much? Like where is the disconnect? Because there's just, I don't know. I sometimes even like, you know, like I said, we sometimes like to dabble in the drama sometimes, but I prefer to debate people. I don't like these one-sided argument shit things, you know what I mean? I don't know, but let's be honest, there's been some shots taken and shots that, you know, led to serious arguments and all permanently documented on social media. So it's just crazy because it's always going to be there, and people's kids are going to see it, people's jobs see it, you know, as we know. And yeah, exactly, Tara. Like if, as an adult, it's okay to disagree, right? It should be. Oh, hi, Bobby. Ian. Yeah. Hi, guys. But I don't know. Obviously, there's been a significant shift. You know what I mean? Trying to get this right, but we all know times have definitely changed since last year on June 18th and the long-awaited acquittal of Miss Karen Reed. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's for the better. Nothing's the same as it was prior to that day, prior to that step one of freeing Karen Reed. But I just feel like everything that started as like unity and a mission and togetherness just feels like an inverted battlefield now. You know, it's like the loudest voices are not fighting corruption anymore. They're just fighting each other. And like, people are just aiming their frustrations towards, like, they used to be aiming it towards the broken system, you know what I mean? But now they're just aiming it at each other. And I don't know, I hate it. I hate it. Nan, hi, you're in here. But I just feel like, I don't know, egos have definitely replaced evidence, you know what I mean? What is this? Oh, sorry, I'm trying to look at that. It just sucks. There's just more angry mobs out there, you know what I mean? All the people that like used to be allies and now like they're just targets, and it just sucks because it's a constant war zone, whether it's on Twitter or Facebook, YouTube, and even in person, like at standouts and unfortunately even at court hearings. And can we just court hearings? Can we just talk about that for a second? How absurd it is to cause a scene or even start with anybody you don't like outside a courthouse. I mean, most of us saw what happened in Plymouth, right? But like, regardless of your ill feelings towards anybody, like, it's a fucking court of law. It's not a park. It's not a playground. It's not a, like, you know what I mean? It's not a Southie project or a Mass Ave street corner. Like, get the F out of here with all of that. It's a place of actual business, legal business. You know what I mean? Like, the bickering or any of it, it's just, don't be a menace. Like, please, like, you're embarrassing society. It's awful. It's awful. I don't know. I think it's just, it's important for adults to understand, like, there's a time and place for anything. Like, I don't even, like, so I guess I'll just address this because this is just my opinion too. And I shouldn't be shamed or come for, you know, whatever. It's just for my opinion. But the whole restraining order that, you know, everybody watched in real time between Aidan Carney and Meredith O'Neill, those hearings, like a restraining order hearings, are literally there because somebody swore on documents in writing that they were in fear. They were in fear that somebody was going to harm them. And you have to convince the court for them to issue it, even a temporary one, that there's actual imminent danger, you know what I mean? Or there's a legitimate reason to think it, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know, people are just kind of treating that as like, I don't know, like a field trip. And I don't understand why. It's like, because it's crazy. It's like, let me just, yeah, you can take that. Sorry, you can take it. The courts focus on like protection and safety, right? Like privacy and like privacy like should matter. It should matter a lot more. Like, I don't know. Even in what's her name's case there, Kelsey Fitzsimmons, she just recently asked for privacy after court, after her last hearing on camera. And the criminal case is one thing. Like, I know we're all like up in her business about that, and we all pray for her and hope that she gets her justice. And we know, like, you know, the father of her child didn't do right by her and this and that. But I just feel like at this point, it's a family matter. And I think everyone should just probably wait until she shares things. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? She might want people to be sharing it. But again, it's her story to tell, I feel like. And that's just my opinion. The fact that she specifically asked for privacy is what got me to have this opinion. You know what I mean? It just should be honored. The judge in back, like, AAD, but the judge in that restraining order hearing, it was definitely entertaining, but again, it's not, you know, it's not entertainment, it's real life, and real life has consequences. And I know people will say stuff like, hello, you showed up to Aidan's hearings and Karen Reed's hearings, etc. And there's a difference, and you need to understand that. Like, in my opinion anyways, there's a difference between showing up at a restraining order hearing versus a criminal hearing, you know what I mean? And it's like, in one, it's the state versus the accused. It's about constitutional rights or probable cause or due process, you know, stuff like that affects all of us, you know what I mean? The showing up for those, for me anyways, was more to hold the government accountable, you know what I mean, for for things that I felt like they were doing wrong. It's not a personal relationship between like two people. So I don't know. I just was generally confused. And I'm not coming for anyone, so don't spin this. I just generally just think like don't stroke out at like my concerns or anything. I'm just giving my opinion, but just ridiculous. Oh yeah, I hit the like button, thanks. And then like it's crazy that I should even be like, you know, don't take this the wrong way. It's just it's how I feel. You know what I mean? Everyone has their own opinion. No one's ever gonna see eye to eye. But like the people who actively like repeatedly like talk shit and have zero substance. I mean, I just have no interest in that kind. I mean, either debate facts with me, if you can, of course, or like I don't know, debate the person that you want to speak ill of instead of slamming them and making fun of them just for giving their opinion. It's I don't know. These whole one-sided conversations just are just I don't know. I just feel like they've already lost when they do stuff like that. It's just weird. Just weird. And being cruel is like always a choice, obviously. And if you're cruel to people, I just feel like I don't know. I prefer to stand on facts and not mock people's appearances or accents and stuff like that, like absolute children. I'd love to see any of these people act like this in public. Oh yeah, sorry, you want to take the dog? They're coming to get the dog, sorry. Let me show you some things. Look at these things. Where are they? Come out, wherever you are. I'll find you. Let's look at this one. Boston Brandy is an attention whore. She has zero value other than her $10 gas station glasses. Actually, they were $40 and they're from Quay because I used to buy expensive glasses like once or twice and I'm an idiot. I drop them every 5 seconds. They always fall off my face because they're always too big for my head. Even though I have a big head, you would think they would fit, but no. And I wreck them. So why am I going to spend money on them? And they're not from the gas station. They're from Quay. Like, leave me alone. Be nice. Listen, fuck Boston Brandy. That chick sucks. I'm sorry you feel that way. Have we met? I don't think we've ever met. I'm sorry you feel that way. What's Boston Brandy actually doing for justice? Talking BS online? I don't see her getting people together to protest outside the FBI offices or DA's office. She does nothing. Actually, sweetie, I don't know if you've ever been there, but the last time I was there was August 27th. We had a big thing at Michael Morrissey's office, and I've been there about 2, maybe 3 times. But I'm still out there. I didn't stop just because Karen was acquitted. So if you ever need to come meet me or you're interested, I do try to make the Sunday Legacy Play standouts. They're every single Sunday. Still, they have been for years from 10 to 12. They also have standouts in the center of Canton on Fridays and also at Top Golf now, I think on Sundays or Fridays. I'll have to check. Sorry. There's a bunch of standouts still going on and you know, a lot of places. And I make a lot of them. So I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's see. Probably proxy. I don't want to read this one. Eat a something, Brandy. No thanks. Oh, my goofy looking hats. What's wrong with my hats? What's wrong with my hats? Boston Brandy fits in real well on the Hood Booger Radio. You know what? They're a good time. So if I fit in there, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Stop being a total. Everyone is watching you. Blah, blah, blah. Shut your ugly look at. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I can't help it. You are an effing retard, Brandy. Mayor went to the cops, yada, yada. You're the main reason no one gives Karen any money. Am I, though? I just want to say sorry to Karen. Like, if I'm really the main reason that people don't give you money, and they really came to that decision, they said, I'm not donating because of Boston Brandy. If someone is that mentally ill, like, I just want to apologize, and I'm sorry. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change anything I'm doing or not doing because I don't feel like someone who never met me should be making those, like those statements because, 1, you're lying. You're lying. And 2, I just don't give a fuck. What's this one? Oh, we already saw that one. But it's just, you know, I don't know. People, a lot of people, right? You know what they do? I can't, let me see the chat. A lot of them have made fun of my accent. They're like, Boston Brandy's accent. Like, I don't get it. How do you fake an accent? And how do you fake an accent while you're talking like, I am not that savvy, or like, I can't. If you want to ask like either my husband or my children or my friends of 40 years, if I've always talked like this, if I've always acted like this, if I've always wanted, like, I don't know how else to talk. I'm not faking any accent, you weirdo. And then a lot of people like to talk ish and say, you know, she's not even from Boston. No, I'm not. My whole family's from Boston. They all grew up in South Boston. Okay, my aunts, like, but I lived there for about 10 years. But yeah, I grew up in Weymouth. So what? I'm not hiding it. I don't hide anything. I'm an open book. Anything you want to plaster on the internet about me, sweetheart, I'll own up to it. I have nothing to hide. And it's just, I don't know. It just seems like peasant behavior all around. You know what? And why? The whole petty stream that the Glera did on me, he started off, right, by saying she's always nice to me and never did anything wrong to me. And then he went and proceeded to bash me any way he could. So this dude like literally confirmed my good character and then proceeded to just say, hey, pay me whatever his thing is to come talk shit about me. All because I had an argument with someone else, not him. I argued with Aiden. And so this weirdo grown ass man, right? It's just complete opportunism. Like, it's all money. It's not truth. They don't want truth. They don't want to speak truth, because the truth is I'm not a bad person and he knows it. And you know what? Let me just show you this thing. This thing right here says, the Boston Brandy thing really bummed me out. If you see down the bottom, I don't know if you can, where the Glare made that comment, like, oh, I liked her, whatever he says. So why'd you do that then? I don't know. Why'd you do that? And that other guy, what's his name? Causey? Like, you did a whole stream on me. I've never met you. You put on a wig and just decided to just go at it, huh? Like, for what? For what? What does that do for you? Like, it's absolute garbage. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's like, it's not pathetic, I promise. You know what I mean? It's just like, healthy people don't wake up excited to like bully others behind a screen. It's like you're a hidden parasite. That's what you are. You know what I mean? Like, feeding off negativity and you just want attention, and you have no reason to be doing what you're doing. Like, to this day, like, let me just play this video real quick, because to this day, hold on. Where the hell is that thing? It's a little bit old, but I just want to say one quick thing about it.
At these gutless fucking cowards like Nick Rocco and Boston Brandy and all these other, and Timma and all these retards, Dennis Sweeney and all these fucking people who had a fuck of a lot to say about a recording, but not one of these motherfuckers will say the name Meredith O'Neill for what she intentionally did to Karen Reed by releasing my.
I just want to say something. Like, I've never said anything about the recording, and they know I haven't, and they just group me in, you know, because I didn't condemn somebody, whatever. I don't know. But like, none of you will find anything online that's ever said that I went or said anything about it, because I didn't. But that's okay. You know, it's just crazy. Like, nothing is off limits to these people. Like, they post like shit about me, and it's, even if you've stood once, like, arm in arm right beside these people, it's like, if you think you're in some sort of safe zone, like all you people out there, like, you're not. Content runs out, you know what I mean? And what you're seeing is all performative. Some people sell content and some people sell their integrity. Cheap people sell priceless things. That's all I can say. And it's all about choices, you know what I mean? And these people choose not to contact me. My address, my phone number, everything was plastered on the internet by Aiden and Tom CPU. They had my phone number anyways. You easily get it. And you don't contact me. You don't address me. That's where I find issues. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I guess you're not equipped for the conversation or something. I don't know. Like, what is it? And if your biggest like weapon, your greatest weapon is to insult people or insult their looks, like, well, their social status, their family status, their accents, like, you know what I mean? Like, is that's what you're proud of? That's what you brag about? But for what? For what? Just to prove a point? Like, it's just a clear pattern for so many, you know, like, why play dirty? Why play dirty? While claiming to want to take out the like Morrissey and the Alberts for similar operations, similar behaviors, you know what I mean? But I mean, obviously we're not going to see eye to eye with everything, but like as a functioning adult, there should always be some level of respect. Like, people just don't have any respect anymore, and I just don't understand why. Like, I don't know. It just, I feel like if you don't have respect, you don't even have much discipline, I guess. I don't know. How do I get back to the chat? Where are you guys? I don't know. I just don't understand why it's so hard for people. Why? Borderline impossible for some. Like, it's so hard for you to mentally tell yourself, like, no, don't go there. We don't need to go there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird to me. What is that? I don't know. It's just crazy. Yeah, you can. Yeah, hold on one second. Let me just, if you want it, it's. I got things happening out there with people, but I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, if you, the discipline to not become ugly just to prove a point is rare. You know what I mean? Anybody can be loud. Anybody can be cruel. That's the easy part. You know, it doesn't take skill to talk shit. If that's all you do, then, and that's all you're interested in, I feel sorry for you. I do. I mean, expand your horizons. Get, you know, back to like an actual mission. Train your brain. It's not easy, but I promise it's worth it. It is. And I feel like respect is earned. You know what I mean? Like, it's earned through your honesty and through your consistency, like of how you treat people when no one's watching. Even like with cops, like, you can respect law enforcement and still say, like, body cams should be mandatory. Yeah, we trust you, but we're all human. And if you're doing what you're supposed to, then you should have no problem showing us at all times. You know what I mean? Like, your entire shift from start to finish. Respect the public enough to prove that the badge represents service. You know what I mean? And not immunities. Like, I just feel like if people actually cared about people, they would have no problem with these things, in my opinion. You should just have respect for your fellow humans. You know what I mean? Citizens, and I don't know. And good cops should agree that lies should have consequences, and bad behavior by other officers should have consequences. And those good cops out there should know that to honor the badge and the job and the title and all that, you should be sticking up for the right thing. There's a right thing and a wrong thing. And if you feel like it's a wrong thing, it probably is. Your gut's probably right. It's usually always right. I think, like, you know, we all grew up back in the day, you know, snitches get stitches, this and that. Like, come on, grow up. I'm more of a see something, say something. And it's not like I'm being a rat or nothing, because I'm not a rat. It's nothing like that. But like, hello, safety, hello. It all snowballs. You tell one lie, it's gonna snowball. All of it's gonna snowball. I don't know. It's just like, when respect is gone, everything else goes with it. I feel like communication and everything. It's just a bad cycle, and it's easy to avoid. Maybe. I mean, I think so. I don't know. Hi, Think Speaks. When I was a guest on Aiden's show months ago to discuss our disagreement of why I felt the need to continue to support Karen Read's civil case versus, like, well, he thought his criminal case mattered more. And the first thing I said to him, like, when I went on, was, could we have a mutual respect for each other? You know what I mean? Throughout the conversation, which he agreed to, because I knew we weren't going to see eye to eye. And, you know, we're both very, like, I don't want to say hotheads, but we can be, like, I guess passionate, and we want to get our point across, and I want to make him understand where I'm coming from. Same with him. It's just, I feel like we're a little similar in that way. But, you know, I feel like for the most part it went well, but I was muted a few times, but that's part of hosting privileges, I guess. I don't know. If his intention was to shut me down and prove that the civil trial wasn't important, I mean, he failed at that because I still feel the exact same way I did then. I think his stance has changed a little since being served with a few lawsuits, but that episode where I went on his thing, you know, me and him were kind of debating. You know, he thought it was more important to financially support him because he was facing jail time, and Karen Read no longer was. He was big mad at me for not seeing things the way that he did, you know. But like I said in the beginning, I got into this for justice for John O'Keefe, for answers to why so many failures within our law enforcement were just being overlooked. You know what I mean? Like, and not major news. I just feel like I wanted reform of any type of change, because we all know like the criminal justice system is disgusting and too many people being trampled on like regularly. But a lot of people still want to know what happened to this well-loved young man who stepped up for everyone else. And, you know, we want to know what happened. This officer's death is questionable. Like, why is the public looking into it and more concerned than the actual law enforcement? Why is this not like, it just makes me sad for all the other cops out there. It really does, because if an accident happens and there's any type of involvement with anyone who's willing to cover it up, like your whole family's going to suffer. It's just awful that it's, yeah. So I remember him saying the best way to get justice for John O'Keefe was to support his case, because he would have the same House defendants on the stand or whatever, but I feel like people confuse crossover names or crossover meaning. You know what I mean? To me, just because the witnesses like overlap, it doesn't make the cases equal. You know what I mean? Like same witnesses, yes, but different missions. Like Aiden's criminal case is about whether he crossed legal lines in reporting or his interactions with certain witnesses. The civil case is asking those witnesses and others, along with investigators, what happened on the night of John's death in the first place. You know what I mean? Like in this litigation, trial 3 will continue to build like the contradictions or the inconsistencies. And in my wild opinion, it will help build the RICO case. You know what I mean? I truly believe the feds are still watching, or maybe they're not. I don't know, but it's just my opinion. It's just, I feel like that's just something that I want to continue to support. And I don't, I shouldn't, hold on one second. Sorry. My hope is for actual justice for John. You know what I mean? It should be about what happened to him. I tried to explain that to him that night, that in a criminal case, like the civil case, I feel like can force the testimony, whereas we all watched in the criminal case with Judge Cannoni in trial 1 and 2, things were otherwise blocked. There was a lot of things that was blocked that couldn't come in. There were a lot of things that the defense, you know, in this fair public trial, blocked us from knowing and blocked the jurors from knowing. And that's another huge thing that I can't stand about the American justice system, is everything they're allowed to hide from the jurors. But I don't know. I think Aiden's case definitely matters because of free speech, and as it could possibly set like some dangerous precedent in the future. The outcome for his case, whatever it could be, could possibly shape like the boundaries between like journalism and advocacy, or what the government like labels as witness intimidation in the future. But let's be crystal clear, it's not going to solve John's murder. I'll also never understand why he can't see that his behavior will and does affect certain aspects of court cases. I know he is facing jail time, and I get that. I did support him during the initial bogus charges. Well, let's be honest, Aiden's case is about Aiden. It makes it more urgent for Aiden, for sure, but it doesn't make it more urgent or important for John. And to me, his behaviors speak volumes of like how serious he takes certain things. And I'm just no longer interested. I shouldn't be mandated or shamed because of any direction I take. You know what I mean? Like, or anything that I choose to spend my time on. I just feel like one person is fighting to expose murderers, the other one's fighting for the right to talk about the murderers. And everyone's going to have different opinions of who they want to support. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Let them. You know what I mean? I mean, I care about getting the most answers, like the path, I guess, that will get the most answers, not the one that will get the most attention. And it's my choice. You know what I mean? Will a certain crew shame me for that? I don't know. We'll see. But there's a video I made last year. It's when I was trying to talk about this case. It's 7 minutes long. I don't know why, if you want me to play it. I don't know. You guys got time? I guess I'll just play it. I don't know when this is from. Sometime last year, but it was when I was kind of going back and forth with him. Hold on. Yeah, so let me see if I can put that in the chat for you can read civilcase.com. I'm sure oh, I can hear myself. I'm sure any donations would be appreciated. I mean, it's more beneficial to help get, you know, like the ARCA boys back, the data daddies or whatever. But I just feel like we should see it all through to the end. And yeah, I don't know. I didn't start caring about this or get into it to follow random people, you know, or become a fan of anybody. And I'm not obligated to co-sign every decision made by others who I once stood beside, you know, like people thinking that's somehow disloyal is just wild. It's not. I choose to stay focused on voicing my support for people who I feel comfortable like supporting, you know what I mean? John, Karen, Sandra, Justin, whoever, Eddie O'Brien, Craig Casey, Kelsey Fitzsimmons, whoever else. Craig Casey's case doesn't get enough attention. I did make a few videos about him on TikTok a while back, but I hope more people start talking about that. It's just weird to me. I wonder how his family feels. I think maybe it was Sergeant Peter Murphy. Somebody I think knows or talked to the family, but that's just another weird situation. You know, how they find the body. No one saw the body out there. Like no one, the DPW, the cleanup crew, the cops, the neighbors, till hours later. Just it's just weird, you know. And enough with these people. Like I'll just a couple more things I'll just address is about the crap. Like these people, I see these comments when like if anyone who goes to like the standouts or anything posts a picture, they'll be like, oh, these guys got to get a job. Like you're an idiot, okay? Because 90% of those people out there have jobs. They have jobs, darlings, you know what I mean? And you make yourself look like an imbecile when you say stuff like that. Like not everybody works a 9 to 5 or an 8 to 5. Some people work night shifts. Some people work weekends. Some people are per diem. Some people are business owners and they make their own schedules. You know what I mean? So you're an idiot if you're saying that. They have jobs. They just choose to use their time to do this, to bring awareness to other people. You know what I mean? Because we have watched it work. We've had people pull over, stop, ask questions. You know what I mean? People actually go and they Google, like, what is that? What name is that? And it gets the community looking. It gets more eyes on the problem. So I don't know. What else did I want to say? And the people like, the whole I can't stand the other thing I can't stand is these people who are like, where was so and so trial 1 and I didn't see Brandy out during trial 1. Like, you know what, I didn't see Ray from Dallas trial 1 either, or the chat rats. Or I mean, like, why does it matter? Like, yes dear, I watched trial 1 from home and finally came out towards the end of trial 1, but wasn't that the whole point? Like, to get more people alerted and made aware of the situation and the seriousness, the serious issues that are going on in the government. Like, some people showed up late because they were waiting on facts, not fandom. Certain people who have actual like documented history of treating this like a social club or an internet sport, there are people that are still out there, like after the acquittal, after step 1, still standing, still asking questions, still showing up to demand accountability, and in all weather, no matter what, you know what I mean, without cameras and without clout. So let's stop like talking shit about those people or saying stupid shit like that, because it's an idiot. And some people showed up trial 2 because the hype died down and they saw something play out in a court of law, like that didn't sit right with them. Like a mistrial changed a lot of people who had the illusion like the system will work it out or it will all come out in court, which it didn't happen. So now that we know that, like after watching like a bunch of like conflicted like testimony and a boatload of investigative mistakes, like and just intentional incompetence of veteran offices, it forced a lot of people that I've met anyways out of their comfort zones, and because they knew like accountability mattered and being at home wasn't helping as much as it could have been in person, you know what I mean? And who cares if someone watched at home? It doesn't matter. It's the spreading of awareness that matters, you know what I mean? People using their voice and their money in different ways, however way they want. It doesn't make them any less important. Like, write that down and study that in case you forget that. It doesn't make them any less important. So get off your high horse real quick, because you're embarrassing yourselves. I don't know. It's the same thing with the people you hear saying like, I've been here since day one, blah, blah. You're clearly all about ego, okay? Because small news flash, justice isn't a fucking VIP club with seniority badges, okay? So maybe can we grow up and stop acting like 4-year-olds? Like showing up first means nothing, especially if you disappear the second it stops benefiting you, okay? Like a lot of yous did. But I mean, consistency still matters, right? No, I don't know. It's just like a lot of humans like confusing first with right. Like why though? Like that kindergarten logic somehow survived into adulthood. But I mean, there's a lot of teachers, so I don't involved. I don't know. I just fail to understand the reason. The reason like to make fun of or throw snack at digs and people like that. Like for what? For what? Like for what? I'm like also weirded out by like this whole fake divorce thing. Like, how can you say that's not division? Like you're making up a weird scenario online and call it like, I got this person, you got that person. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know. I just thought people were trying to grow the movement and trying to grow like the awareness of what's happening to all of us. You know what I mean? We're all paying for it. And it's just a lot of these people's actions and behaviors. They're doing exactly what they say they're fighting against, you know? You're choosing to look, and then there's the people like that are choosing to look the other way for whatever reason. Like you absolutely are looking the other way when these people are behaving like hyenas, right? And you don't like that Morrissey and Telia. Why? Because they got a badge and they're legally allowed to like redact stuff and not let you know what's going on. Like you're seeing other people doing it in real time every day, and it's okay though. I don't know, wild. I don't know, but that's where the hypocrisy comes in for me, and I don't know. I can't help it. I guess. I don't know. It's just weird to me. I want to go back to like, remember when there was a time when people like demanded evidence and proof of things? Yeah, that was nice. I don't think consequences should be entertainment, but again, that's just my opinion. Probably, hopefully the last thing I'll say about this drama stuff is the whole reputational damage being done and like, people acting like it's no big deal. It's 100% not something any respectable person would be bragging about doing to someone else. Like actually deciding to brag to masses of people for admiration that you destroyed someone's livelihood is like, it's sick human behavior to me. And that's just my opinion. There's so many people too that's okay with that. And it's like people out here screaming that they want the truth and all this, right? But blindly like following people without evidence. And I don't know. It's just, what was that other thing that aggravated me? Oh, the whole thing where, let me show you this one. Hold on, where is it? Where is this picture? Oh, this. Where was badass Boston Brandy when Krusty confronted poor Karen? First of all, your source is Kate Peter, who, I don't know, true or false, you may have a restraining order against, or you have called her a liar, right? People have deemed her not credible to things, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, but an alleged incident that took place at the Dedham courthouse with Kate Peter, right? And raging, people saying like, I didn't do anything. I didn't see it. It never happened. There's about 12 boots on the ground, about 8 day oneers, if you will, that all said nothing happened. They didn't see it, but we were called gutless cowards for not doing anything. But it never even happened. But you chose to believe somebody you hate, and there's a documented history between you two of disagreeing and calling each other liars. You took that person's word over all of ours. So your decision making, I don't know. The whole, again, stay consistent, because it's just weird. It's just weird to me. And how is that not weird to all of the other people? Like, no one finds that weird. No one finds that suspicious. No one wants to speak up about that. I don't know. It just, the whole reason I went on my blocking spree too is like, it's just wild watching like this crowd of like self-appointed vigilantes who decide punishment before like any proof. And it's just crazy to me. Actual adults, like parents of future generations, out here bragging that other parents are getting like fired, and it's just, you're so happy to see someone else fall in a situation that you were never even personally involved in. And that's just sick human behavior. Like, you weren't personally involved and you didn't see any proof. You didn't see any proof. You assumed things. You assumed because, all right, let's figure it out. It couldn't have been, yeah, there's presumptions, but I don't know. It's just gross either way. And that's my opinion, which I'm allowed to have, but I don't know. I'm just kind of sick of being called names and not called out directly. Anyone who has a problem with me should address it with me and not like the internet. It's just weird to me. I don't know. It's like these 40 and 50-year-olds that act like teenagers. The most recent thing, I don't think I have it here. Let me check. Do I have it here? Let me check. Sorry. I don't think I do, but I was texted it. I'm sure you guys already saw it. There was a Bust Up Live where Aiden had said that I could redeem myself. That if I wanted to redeem myself, I should go protest some fundraiser that Kate Peter is having at a private club in Canton. And first of all, that's not my style. I don't show up to places just to intimidate people. I don't even know what it's for, nor do I care. I'm not here to play reindeer games and just no thank you, sir. No thank you. It's just Mr. Turtle Man. We've had our differences, like you've said, right? It's a funny way to describe it too, because he says, me and Boston Brandy have had our differences. It's a funny way to describe like a one-sided character assassination, sir. That was totally built on vibes and lies, because you still have no proof of anything you've accused me of or anything that I've ever done wrong to you before you completely just turned vicious. But a difference of opinion is arguing over like pizza toppings, okay? What you did was publicly attack me for zero reason with zero proof. And like, redeem myself for what exactly? For what? For what? You don't get to pull BS moves like that and then like completely rebrand it like you're extending some olive branch to me or something. Like, get all the way out of here with that. Like, come on. You're not gonna assign me loyalty tests, first of all, because I've said this before. Like, who do you think you are to me? To me, who do you think you are to me? You're nobody. I mean, I tried to support you. I donated to you. I bought tickets. You got mad. I don't know if you got mad. I felt like you got mad. And I think you have said something once or twice before, and plenty of your supporters have, that I didn't go to your Halloween party. I bought tickets to that Halloween party, sir. I went to JFK's party, and I planned on leaving with a few others to go to yours. We were going to do both, That was back before you became what you became. My babysitter had a problem. You expect me to ignore my babysitter? Like, you supporters just with all this hate, right? And you don't know what goes on behind the scenes or why people make the choices they do or what they're doing. It's just, it's I don't know. But the fact that you think I should follow your orders is just wild to me. I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you performances or protests or obedience to prove that I support Karen Read, okay? I don't have to go harass people outside a fundraiser because some self-appointed commander like demanded it. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't have to. That's not activism, hon. You know what I mean? It's control freak behavior. And you don't control me. Nobody controls me. And are you trying to? Like, are you trying to? My parents never controlled me. My husband no one controls me. No one should control you either. So I wouldn't want you to take commands from anyone else, and you don't, right? So why do you expect that from me? I don't know. It's just weird. It's just the entitlement that is weird to me. Imagine thinking like another grown-ass adult has to report to you or earn your approval, like, or complete assignments and you'll deem them acceptable. Is that what you'll do? You'll deem me acceptable? Like, what? Who? What? You're not gonna bully me into no public obedience campaigns. Like I told you before, I'm refusing to comply. Still, sorry if that hurts your feelings. I don't want any like bad like. I like, it shouldn't be like this is this thing is sorry. It shouldn't be like, can I just take a sip of my drink real quick? Sorry. Like, Brandy, shut up, you're talking too much. I don't know. It is. It's like sleazy politician shit. It really is. I don't know. It just makes me like I don't like mean people. I hate mean people. Stop being mean. Like, what is the point of it? And like, do you actually really care for justice or about truth, honestly? Because like I have my opinion of how I feel or what I believe, but I feel like you just care about dominance. That's what it appears to me. The second someone disagrees with you, it's like you swarm them. You dig through their private lives and you target their families and their employment and you weaponize rumors about them, like, and you call it activism. Like, can you explain that to me about like how that's helping anyone or helping like society in general? Because I really don't get it. And I mean, I don't have to get it. I don't have to, because that's your life, your choices. I'm just asking you to stop dragging me in it. Stop saying my name. Stop, like, you think you and your people making fun of me is like, what is that doing? I get it. It's making like people laugh at that shit. It's like, okay, cool. But real advocates don't need humiliation squads, you know what I mean? Or coordinated pylons, public humiliation to make a point. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why you just shouldn't. I don't think anyone should hide behind like fake moral superiority, in my opinion. And just leave my name out of it, please. I don't know. It's just really simple. I mean, you lost me. I didn't lose you. And I'm fine with that. So I think we should both move on and not have a war with each other. I asked you to apologize to me. You refused, and that's that. So I don't know. Focus on what really matters in your future, your family, your safety, and not satire. Because, come on. But again, I'm not, here I am being a hypocrite. I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's just how I feel. It's just a suggestion. People have just become so addicted to like outrage and social destruction, and it's, you can't even tell the difference between people who really want accountability anymore or just want cruelty, and it bums me out. It bums me out. Somebody's at my front door. Who is it? Sorry, hold on. Oh, okay. It's a guy. I think Ross is out there. I hope Ross is out there. I hear my dog out there. Sorry, I don't know. Like, so I got like this camera and that camera. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be looking at. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's just like, can we stop with all the threats with everybody? Stop with the threats. Stop with the obsessions and the innuendos you throw out. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you don't have to destroy people into submission. It's just, we all see what's happening. Just stop. It's like, I don't know. And all these innuendos too. I might as well address something else while I'm here. Miss Erica, I saw one of your, like, half of a stream. I don't know how many days ago it was, but somebody, when I jumped in, somebody thought you were talking shit about me. I don't know what you're saying. I saw some comments in the chat about, oh, her and her TV. But then I find out, I think you were talking about Lana. I don't know if she brought a TV to trial one, because, I wasn't there trial one. But, so I didn't want to make any assumptions of anybody who was saying anything, because I brought a TV trial too. But like, when you said no, not Boston Brandy, she's another one though. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm another one. What? What did I do to you? I'd love to know. Because instead of throwing out these like innuendos and like, tell me what's up. Tell me what I did to you. Tell me what I did wrong. Or shut the fuck up. Stop talking about me. Because you're doing it for what? For what? Sorry. These whole like toxic, dishonest, like ego fucking people. I don't know. I shouldn't even, this is why I can't, like, I don't even like addressing stuff, because I do really, if you know me, I'm a peaceful person. I want everyone to get along. People hate so many other people for no good reason. No good reason. They didn't do anything to you. They didn't say anything about you. They didn't lie or manipulate or whatever. And until you have proof, you sound like a fucking fool saying it. You really do. And I just wish people would smarten up. It's never too late. People can see the patterns and they feed off of others, and the destruction just keeps going and getting bigger. And it's like, Do you actually care about the safety of others? Because I don't think you do. You can say it all day and night, but your actions speak louder than words. All of you. All of you. You can say, I want this, I'm fighting for this. Are you though? Because everything else you do shows different. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know. I see those who can see, like, they truly want to expose corruption, and they stick to it, and they want to stay focused, and that's all I ever wanted to do, was stay focused. Unfortunately, I didn't have that option. You know what I mean? And I'm the type of person that I like to defend myself. I mean, not too much, because I can get kind of mouthy, and I don't like it, and especially if I'm angry. And, you know, unfortunately, I did have a moment when I, you know, let loose on Aiden and his Busted Up Live because of just different things that he was saying and people were saying. And, you know, a human can only take so much. But I do see a lot of people who seek truth versus those who seek to, you know, have certain narratives feed their audiences. And I mean, it's just, stop convincing people that it's right. Like, stop trying to convince people that it's righteousness, because I don't know. I just don't get it. Why is it so hard to be nice? Why? I just want people to be safe. That's really all I watch. I mean, that's all I want. Is just, I want safety. I don't know. Sad. It just all makes me sad. Like, and I don't, like, people shouldn't be mean just because, like, you defend yourself or you defend your good name or anything like that. And it's just, your choices are everything, especially for all you guys who are parents. Like, you sit here and I watch what you do. Like, I'm not saying anyone in general. This isn't about anyone in general. I just watch, like, other people, even neighbors and stuff. Like, I watch your behaviors, and your children watch your behaviors. And you can't sit here and, like, tell your kids, don't be a bully, don't act like this, don't do this, or have them come home and be like, don't you question, like, well, what happened? What happened, little Susie? What happened, little Alex? Tell me who did what. And you want the facts, right? You want to know the truth. But then you have no problem going on the internet in front of thousands or masses of people and spreading lies that you know deep down are lies. That is an internal problem. That means you need therapy. That means you need Jesus. You need something. You don't need more you don't need more motivation to be evil. It's just, there's so many evil people. I thought we were fighting the bad guys. Stop becoming one. Turn around. Go the other way. You're going the wrong way. Turn around. Can you? Will you? I don't know. But yeah, the hate groups are just sad. They're sad. It's just, I mean, we're all living life, right? For the first time together, we're all living life under conditions that we didn't ask for. I mean, when you're a child, if things happen to you, okay, like, I just feel like a lot of it is how you grow up, whether you were raised, like, with good parents, bad parents, whatever. It shapes you into who you are. You're either, like, a timid person or an anxious person or a focused person or a genuine, like, loving person. I just feel like your childhood has a lot to do with that. And, but as an adult, like, you do have the options to deal with whatever you have to deal with or not deal with, and you have the options to make choices or leave situations. You know, there shouldn't be anything holding you back. There are a lot of things that hold a lot of people back. I shouldn't say that. Should be more specific, but it's just, I don't know. I just feel like people should be kinder. Like, why make fun of people? Like, why be mean to me? I didn't, or anyone. Like, we're out here trying to make the world a little better for our kids, right? Well, I am. I can't speak for anyone else. Like, Norfolk County has been dirty AF, dirty since I was younger. I grew up in Quincy, Weymouth, and, you know, like I said before, like, the congressman was part of my family. The selectman was they were all dirty. I know they're dirty things going on. And it's like, we should all be working to request more public documents, do more standouts, get to the State House, figure out how we can get these lawmakers on board. Like, I don't understand how these people sit here and, like, watch all this bullshit happen and not want to help. Not, like, the people who can do something and who aren't doing something, they are the biggest problems to me. Like, how could you sit here and just watch humanity go down the fucking toilet and not do anything or not agree with any change that would help another human? Like, why do you make, like, people struggle so much? I just hate it. And as we watch Karen and her family face trial number 3 for a crime that the state of Massachusetts, the Department of Justice, the FBI, and the majority of the rest of the world agreed she did not commit, I just hope she gets more answers, more truth to what happened that night. She could have walked away after June 18th. She chose not to. She wants more information to be released to us, to the public. She wants to know everything. She's still trying to fight for John O'Keefe. The system is not, okay? John O'Keefe no longer has a voice. Karen is still actively acting as a voice for him, in my opinion, her and her team on his behalf, trying their damnedest to expose and unleash, the details. But hopefully, once all that comes out, the bigger picture for me is I want to see what happens after. Like, I know a lot of people want to see the end of the civil trial and the decisions there and whatever. And of course, everyone wants to see what they want to see, but I'm more focused on what is going to be exposed and what's going to come after that. Like, is there going to be change, and how quick? When do we have to wait another 5 years, and why? Why isn't safety the most important thing for everyone right now? Like, I don't know. I could drive myself crazy talking about how much I just really don't love my government anymore. What's it say? Tell me about this. I know, Scott, right? Like, you've seen, I can't imagine what you've seen. Like, you've seen way more than, it's crazy. It's crazy. And it's like, what are they doing? What are they doing for us? Yes, Dennis, start with Adam, please, everyone. If you have folks that you know in Norfolk County, please spread the word. Spread the word about Adam. Corruptachusis, right? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about anything recent. The most recent thing that I was just sent was the oh, stop. He isn't he? He's awesome. He is literally like a soldier. Like, so many of them are such soldiers. I love it. Let me see. Let me play this real quick. Nah, I can't. I'll be nice. What else is there? I don't know, guys. How long have we been on here? Get the boots on. Yeah. Don't comply. Never comply. I mean, we're stronger together, right? I don't understand. How do I get back up there? Hi, Jabril. How are you? Hi, Renee. I don't know what that means or what that's for, but yes, please do it. I pray if anything ever happened to me that I would have Brandy standing up for what's right. I will. If you need me. I mean, I like helping people. I don't really have, like, I have my opinions. I don't really have a bad issue with anybody that I have a certain or feel a certain way about, but I just feel like a lot could be worked out if people just acted like adults and tried to confront people one-on-one. But I know I can't expect people to have the same intentions as me. And I know it's kind of crazy, like, thinking they will or anyone will. But I just feel like everything that's going on in our, like, little community or little social worlds is just it's such a waste of time. It's such a waste of time. What are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, we're eating each other alive and we're going back and forth over stupid people who don't matter when we should be looking at the government. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know, with Trooper Trainer's death and everything, people should realize how short life is, how precious it is, and how any single morning we wake up could be our last morning, and we don't realize it. We don't know it. We're not going to know it. You know what I mean? So you should be grateful, and you should be just trying to have a good life any way you can with the stuff. Be grateful for what you have. You know what I mean? I mean, we all wish we had more, of course, but like I tell my kids, like, you're not in a wheelchair, right? And then the people who are in a wheelchair, like, you still got, like, you know, like, I try to look at the positive of every situation, even if there's some bad in it, because if you train your brain like that and you're always looking at, like, you have to train your brain, because if you're always looking at the negative and you're always miserable, your body's literally gonna feel it. Like you're gonna feel miserable. You gotta like focus on, like, you just fake it till you make it. Just be like, I'm so happy, today's awesome. Like yesterday, somebody was using a blower outside my house, and they blew a rock and it smashed my whole front door, my glass everywhere, right? And I was just like, yay, I'm late to go get my oldest, and I got glass everywhere, and there's a bunch of dogs in this neighborhood, and the mailman's coming, and oh my God. But I was just trying to pretend like it was awesome, it was so cool. Trying to pretend, you know what I mean? Attitude of gratitude, oh, I like that. See, this is why Chimmy's so great. Like, I don't know, little tiny stupid like things, like not stupid, but like sayings and stuff. I get like excited. It doesn't take much. Doesn't take much to entertain, you know, I don't know, but what do you mean, damn it, man? What do you mean? What do you mean? How is everyone? I'm sorry if I missed your chats. I've been ranting. But summer's coming. The good weather's coming. We should be happy. We should be getting along. I'm trying to be nice to people. I just don't want to have to address anything that's like irrelevant or just a waste of time anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed my rant. Let me just make sure nobody. Oh, Ross, are you here? Did that guy, was that the guy that came?
Yeah.
Because Caitlin texted me and I just realized, sorry guys, I just saw the text now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
I got, Caitlin and Alexa texted me. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
He texted me.
Okay.
I knew he was coming. I just didn't know when.
Okay. Sorry, people were texting me saying they were coming here and I didn't. I try not to look at my phone. I know, Dennis. Oh my God. So Sunday, I had a different schedule because it was Mother's Day and I had to go pick up my oldest in Dedham and go out to breakfast, and I had to bring her to pick something up, and I drove by the standout. I planned on going to the standout. I thought we were going to be able to go right back, and then we weren't able to. But like I saw our people there and I just kind of drove by and waved, and I'm sure they all thought like I was just going to park, and I never came back. I was just doing a drive-by. But they were probably wondering like, why the hell did she just come all the way to Dedham just to drive? Like just to wave to us. Like I didn't drive there just to wave to you, Dennis. Like I thought I was coming back, but I didn't. I'm sorry. I love you guys. And next time, hopefully I can talk, like, have fun things to talk about. Of course, I still want to talk about the government. I can complain about the government forever until change actually happens. But the last episode, my good cops versus bad cops, I played that video with like the funny cops. I guess I'll play that right now just because it's funny. Hold on a second.
Me over because I'm black.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Everyone is black.
Is there anything on this boat that shouldn't be?
Just you, officer.
You're gonna miss your court date, man. What are you doing 2 years for?
Assault on an officer.
What?
Ooh, he's snitching. Everybody, he's snitching. Hey, dude, get back.
Do you have any questions for me?
Can I fart real quick or no?
It's free country, dude.
Oh.
The baby V6, it's not going anywhere.
Well, what's on your eyelids? They look like fly traps, girl.
Can I get your number?
Yes, 911. What did you order? Here's the number 10. Big Mac. Extra cards. Extra coffee. Yum, yum, yum.
Oh.
Working girl,
Hey, officer, why do you smell so bad? 'Cause you're on duty?
So you know why I pulled you over?
Why you pulled me over?
You were doing 90 to 30. Why?
Cause I'm in the hood.
That's a good answer. I'll be speeding to this motherfucker too. But you got any guns in the car?
No, son, I ain't got no guns
You gonna
in this
need
car.
one. I'll be right back and grab you one.
Well, that's how you serve and protect the community.
I need you to be honest with me.
I am being honest with you, dude.
This is gonna go a lot easier if you're honest.
And I will, yeah, dude.
Yeah. What are you on right now, man?
Cloud nine. What? Cloud nine?
No, what are you on right now? You
One?
gotta be honest.
I'm on one, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Stop fucking around. What are you on right now, man?
TikTok, what? Instagram, all of them. I'm on all of them.
I'm not talking about your apps. Drugs.
Sure, if you got some.
How you doing today, sir? License and registration. Whoa! Ha! Where think I am, stupid?
All right, sir, before I take you out of the car, I just got a few questions I gotta ask you. Do you have any weapons on you right now? You do? Like what?
This right hand and this left hand.
All right. Now is not the time to make jokes. I'm gonna ask you some serious questions and I need some serious answers.
All right.
Do you have anything that can poke me, stab me, or stick me? A knife, pocket knife, anything like that, a needle?
I can't check because my hands are handcuffed.
As far as you know, do you have anything like that on you?
Not sure.
Do you have any drugs or alcohol on you as far as you know?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He drank them all.
When we get inside the building, if I find anything on you, that's going to be another charge.
Oh,
so tell me now.
Will I go to jail?
All right.
Ma'am, I wrote you a citation for going.
Writing me a ticket?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know who my father is?
Why? Didn't your mother tell you? Officer, your keys are in the door. They're the ignition. Got him. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus Christ, motherfucker.
Sleep during his lunch break.
This is quite possibly the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. You are reporting that someone stole the drugs that you were trying to sell them.
Sir, I'm broke. I'm just trying to make a little bit
At what
money.
point does this make any sense? At what point?
It doesn't make it.
At what point do you think telling the cops that someone stole...
I'm being honest. He's not being honest. Where's what he...
Are there drugs in this car?
No, there isn't.
There not be no drugs in my car.
There isn't. There isn't.
Shakira.
469. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God.
Can't be true.
We're gonna call the fire department to come rescue the police.
A couple of Jonesboro police officers got stuck in a malfunctioning elevator, but they were both busy laughing so hard that neither one of them could bring themselves to radio in for help.
Uh-oh. Are we about to fall?
I hope not.
Hello. Well, that was funny. Let me see what you just said. My top villains in Massachusetts are figures like Michael Morrissey in elected state office since 1976. Mass Governor Maura Healey, AG Andrew Campbell, and the Cameron Freeman was missing to me. Yeah. I mean, we all know it goes on like all over the country, right? But we have to stop it. It's been going on for decades. I mean, the trafficking, all of it, all of the corruption has been going on for decades. It's just like a lot of it's being exposed now, and a lot of people are waking up to the truth. A lot of it's hard to believe because you were always taught, you were programmed, you were manipulated into believing certain things and always told like don't disrespect your elders, and, you know, respect cops. And, you know, back in the day, and people would get slapped if they ever like said somebody abused them or did something or touched them. You know what I mean? Like, don't you dare talk about a priest like that. Don't you dare talk about a cop or your father, your uncle. You know what I mean? Like, back in the day, it was like you were forced into like respect, like ultra respect. And I mean, times are different now. And obviously, the older you get, the more you learn. And the more we learn, the more the lens changes of how you see the world. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's just crazy. I don't know. I guess I don't have faith in the system. I think the system is an absolute joke, but I do have faith in people. I have faith in people that I know and that I met and that I haven't met. I just have faith that people can change. People can maybe realize what's going on, realize what they're doing, realize, like, you know what, I need to get back to focusing. I need to make a change, because nothing's going to get better. It's only going to get worse unless we all speak up. I mean, how many of them are there and how many of us are there? We're a lot bigger, you know? But I don't know, like I was saying before, like Karen Reed just could have walked away on June 18th and she didn't. Would you guys have? Would you have walked away? Would you have just taken the not guilty and been satisfied with that? Or would you want to keep going? Knowing what it does to you, knowing how much of a toll it can take on you, like financially and, you know, like reputation wise, and what, you know, just knowing the cost of it, like mentally, like, would you pursue the civil litigation? Back in, I think I was young, 2002 or something. I don't know. I was told I could have a civil suit against the Weymouth police, and I chose not to, because I had already lost my job at that point for going to court so many times. And I just wanted to move on. I won the case. You know, they were proved to be idiots. They ended up getting arrested later in life, you know, the cop's family and all that. And, you know, they found out there was a whole drug house and prostitution and all this, you know, but I felt like that was enough karma for me, you know. But the fact that, like, I was just accused of shit I didn't do, it just doesn't sit with you right. And you wanna, like, at this point in my life, like, I want to make sure people know the truth. I want people to know the truth. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, this whole thing with the whole movement just going sideways. It's just everything mirroring, like, all these people mirroring the same behavior that, like, we initially started to fight against. It's just crazy to me. The bad guys are winning without lifting a finger. They're winning. You know, they're just watching everyone eat each other apart. They're watching the behavior, and they're like, oh, we can document that. Oh, we can document that. And every time you do something that's idiotic, it's getting documented, and it's going to be used against you. It will be used against you. There's no doubt that it will be twisted. And it's just it's a game. Whoever's got the better lawyer, whoever got more money, whoever's, you know, team can argue better. And I mean, I don't think anyone's ever going to get like a Team Reed again with Alessi and Jackson and Little and Yannetti, Weinstein, Rosenberg, all of them. They're just badasses. And she's very lucky. Not lucky. I don't even want to say lucky. That just makes me sick, because none of this is luck. It's awful, but she's blessed to have found these people. I'm very happy for her, because without them, I don't know where she would be. I don't know. I think a lot of people make decisions based on fear too. Like, and I've been trying to tell myself lately, like, just fear, like faith over fear. You know what I mean? I don't know. I try to say that, but like the fear in you kind of says, like, stay quiet. It's safer. Protect your peace. Don't get involved. Don't respond to that. You know what I mean? Don't challenge that. Don't question that. And like, that's the fear. And there's a lot of fear going around. But then the faith says, you know, speak up anyways, stand out anyways, defend the bully, you know, defend the bullied people anyways, and tell the truth anyways, you know, because you always have to weigh, like, how it's going to affect you personally. And you have to take that into serious consideration. And everyone's going to have an opinion. Everyone's going to look at your actions. No matter what action you take or what action you choose, somebody is not going to agree with you. Somebody's not going to like what you do. But I just feel like, if, you know, you should know right from wrong. And if you choose to do the right thing, I don't know. feel like fear says like survival and faith says like purpose to me. Is making changes worth losing fake friends? Maybe. Is speaking the truth worth losing followers? Probably. It's just is like defending someone who's being attacked worth it? I don't know. Sometimes it can be, but is sacrificing your peace for someone who would never protect yours worth it? Probably not. And I maybe that's the lesson. I don't know. What do I know? Not every battle deserves my attention, I guess. I question everything. I look at everything. I analyze everything. I overanalyze. I know speaking up matters, but discernment does too. You know, it's like, and I want to make it clear that like protecting your peace isn't a weakness either. You know what I mean? It's wisdom. It's wisdom. You know what your situation is. You know your truth. You know what's gonna affect you mentally. So, but having faith doesn't mean that you have to fight every war either. It just to me means choosing the right one. And truth's always worth it to me. It's always worth fighting for. Protecting like innocent people, definitely worth it to me. You know what I mean? I think standing up to bullies is worth it most of the time. I don't think blind loyalty is worth it, and I don't think online mobs are worth it. But we all make our own decisions. You know what I mean? Yeah, it really is. It really is. Society is mean, and everyone's out for themselves. And I don't want to say everyone because like I'm not, and a lot of people I know aren't, and everyone's different. We can just hope and pray that we can hopefully maybe come to an agreement somehow, or see eye to eye, or have people, you know, learn some respect and see what's really important in life. Because I just feel like the only thing that I feel like I learned as a kid that is true is safety should come first. It should always come first. You know what I mean? And that's where my passion comes in. I don't know. I guess maybe that's the hottest part, is like thinking about like, is the fight, is it worth it? I don't know. It's like, what kind of people do we become when the pressure hits? Do we stay honest? Do we stay human? Like, I don't know. When you start excusing things that you'd never tolerate from a certain group for other people, it's just, you know, what does that say? What does that say? I don't know. I just feel like a lot of ego and stuff is just collapsing a lot of things. And I just wanted to remember why I showed up in the first place. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm still here for truth. Still here for accountability. And I'm still here for hopefully helping people realize that looking the other way or refusing to look the other way is important. It's just, I don't know. And if standing on principle costs me my comfort, you know, popularity or whatever, of fake alien alliances, then so be it. I don't know. So be it. It is what it is. I can't make people see the truth. I can't make people see what they're not going to see, what they're committed to not seeing. You know what I mean? Some people are just committed to their own path, their own truth, I guess. I don't know. Yes, exactly. Treat people the way you want to be treated. I do. I try to. And oh my God, it's 7 o'clock. On the 7:07. I don't know. I have a birthday to plan for tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna cut out. And I'm sorry if your ears are burning and I just talked a mile a minute, but I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to get out, and I was kind of making up for the last episode that I was stuck on mute. Figured that out, and I wanted to say hi to you guys, and I'm so sorry that I don't keep up with the chat as much as I should. But yeah, it is. It is a bad distraction. It's insane. I know, this dude has, like, Michael Marcy has had too much power for too many years, decades, man. When I was younger growing up, I heard about him. I used to hang out for a little while, or a couple of years down in Marina Bay, and you know, you hear about the O'Connells, you hear about what they do, you hear about the girls they target, and you just think like, it'll never happen to you. It'll never happen to your family. But like, that's the problem. we shouldn't ignore it just because it hasn't happened to us yet. It's like you're watching it happen to other people, and it destroys families. Like the lies, the corruption, the blatant abuse of power. Like that's huge with me. Like the abuse of power is sick, and so many people do it, and it's just ignored. It's just okay. It's absolutely filthy. It's dirty. It's how can you sit there and say you honor your title and you honor and respect the position that you were granted or brought into, and then just take full advantage of it? It's a problem, and we all need to get louder about it. Like I don't want to be sitting here saying the same thing in 5 years. Like I don't want to be sitting on the same corner in 5 years. Like I want something done. Like I know things can't happen overnight, but why not? Why the fuck not? Why not? It's 2026. You can do anything online with Wi-Fi in a goddamn 10-minute span. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's, I don't know. Don't get angry, Brandy. I said I was leaving. I love you guys. Thank you for coming to hang out. Does anyone have anything else before I let you guys go? Do you want to talk about anything? I don't know. Oh, a widget. Let's see. This says I can do a poll. I want to try it out. I've never done it. Let me just see. I guess I'll say, is it all? Option 1. Let me see if this works. I never did one before. Create. How does that come up? What does that look like? What does it do? I just said, is it all worth it? I like playing with the buttons. I'm like, what does this do? What does this do? I don't see it, so I don't think it works. Do you guys see a poll? Oh, start and show. There it is. So random. Like, figuring it out in real time. Sorry. Oh, bye, Terry. I know. Have a blessed evening. I know it does matter. It really does. I know. It, like, will it get better? I think it will. Only because times have changed and people aren't afraid to speak up anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how to get rid of that poll now. Let's just hide it. Oh, you say no, it's not worth it. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? I probably missed all of you guys. I'm sorry. Thank you. It was a good chat, I think. I just hope more people just stop focusing and get involved. I know the standoff for Sandra Birchmore. Okay, it's this Saturday, 5:16 in the afternoon. I think it's in Stoughton. I have to look. Might be in Boston. I don't know. I have 3 things this Saturday. I'm not gonna be able to make it, unfortunately. But I hope you guys do get there. If you can, please be there for Sandra. I think things will get better. The weather's gonna get better. We're gonna get louder. We're gonna get further. Karen's gonna have some more good luck, and I don't know. I think people are gonna just stop behaving. That's my hope. And you know what? I don't gamble because 50-50 shot, I'm usually wrong. But I'm just gonna keep having faith and just see where it goes. Oh, Stoughton Center. Yeah, thank you, Dennis. It is in Stoughton Center. Okay. So if you guys can get there for her, that would be great. I love you guys, and I thank you all for coming and listening to me rant. I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys.
We don't take an oath to a tribe. We don't take an oath to a religion. We don't take an oath to a king or a queen or to a tyrant or a dictator. And we don't take an oath to a wannabe dictator. We don't take an oath to an individual. We take an oath to the Constitution, and we take an oath to the idea that it's America, and we're willing to die to protect it. Every soldier, sailor, airman, Marine, Guardian, and Coast Guardman, each of us commits our very life to protect protect and defend that document, regardless of personal price.